Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Active Runner. Today we're looking at the top 5 NHL moments that still give us goosebumps. Let's get right into the video. At number 5, Coach Lester Patrick plays goalie. It's not every day a 44-year-old coach comes off the bench and ends up playing goalie for his team in the Stanley Cup Final, but that's just what Lester Patrick did for the Rangers back in 1928. Not only that, but he gave up only one goal behind a team determined to protect him, and the Rangers went on to defeat the Montreal Maroons in overtime. Patrick had long since retired as an active player and wasn't even a goalie when he did play. But for one night, he strapped on the pads and helped lead his team to victory and eventually a Stanley Cup. A retired GM coach coming out from behind the bench and playing goal just couldn't happen today. Now, teams carry so many backup goalies on their roster. If both active goalies get hurt, teams would either fly in a player from the minors or use their goalie coach as quickly as they could sign him to a one-day contract. But it didn't happen in 1928, and the result was magic. At number 4, Bob Bonds scores the cup-winning goal on a broken leg. Sometimes players just do improbable things that inspire fans. In 1964, defenseman Bob Bonds was removed from Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final after suffering a broken leg. Miraculously, Bonds returned to action in overtime and scored the game-winning goal that led the Maple Leafs past the Red Wings. The Leafs went on to win Game 7 of the series and capture the Stanley Cup. Bonds was an unlikely goal scorer to begin with. He was a hard-hitting defenseman who was excellent in his own zone, but scored only 4 goals in 1963-64 and never scored more than 8 goals in a season during his 17-year NHL career. He is forever remembered by the Maple Leafs fans and hockey fans everywhere for his heroic tally that helped bring his team a Stanley Cup. At number 3, Willie O'Ree breaks the color barrier. During the 1957-58 season, Willie O'Ree became the first black player in NHL history, for he is known as the Jackie Robinson of hockey. O'Ree only played 45 games in his brief NHL career, but later went on to become a true ambassador for the game, always handling himself with dignity and class in the face of prejudice. To this day, he remains active in promoting diversity in hockey and running outreach programs to include minorities in the game in both the USA and Canada. His hard work has inspired many players over the years. At number 2, the miracle on Manchester. It was a nearly impossible comeback. The LA Kings finished the 1981-82 season 48 points behind the mighty Edmonton Oilers in the standings, and on paper, they were no match for the young and talented Oilers. While Edmonton was still 2 years away from winning their first Stanley Cup, the talent was already in place. Look at the lineup Edmonton had. Wayne Gretzky, Jari Kurri, Paul Coffey, Mark Messier, Glenn Anderson, and Grant Fuhr were already on the roster and showing how talented they were. The Kings trailed in Game 3 of the best-of-5 series 5-0 after 2 periods. They started the third period just trying to salvage some pride and send a message for Game 4, but instead, a miracle happened. The Kings managed a remarkable comeback, tying the game at 5-5 with just 5 seconds left on the clock on a goal by Steve Bozek. Then, Los Angeles won the game at the 2:35 mark of overtime on a goal by Darrell Evans, which sent the crowd at the Fabulous Forum in Inglewood into a frenzy. Remarkably, the underdog Kings went on to win the series in 5 games, concluding with a 7-4 win in the deciding contest. The upset was inspiring, but the miracle in Manchester lives on as one of the greatest comebacks in Stanley Cup playoff history. And finally, at number 1, Gordie Howe returns to Detroit at the 1980 All-Star Game. It was the 23rd and final NHL All-Star Game of Gordie Howe's illustrious career, and the crowd at the new Joe Louis Arena in Detroit made it a very special moment. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like rating down below and comment down below which one shocked you the most. See you guys next time and have a great day.